Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Harris in at the power forward. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Red Hot. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant in at the 4. Two very hot teams facing off tonight. Fun to get into a matchup where both teams, Chris, playing at their best.
Yeah, Kevin, it gives this a little bit of a playoff feel, right? I mean, there's a lot of pride on the line. Neither team wants its winning streak to come to an end.
Here's Red Hot. Pass to Durant. And the pass to Red Hot. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And slam dunk by Maxey.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Harden gets the bucket.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. With LaMarcus Aldridge, the first challenge is always jump shooting. Coach said he can handle like a guard to create space, and then the high release point makes the shot impossible to contest. They may need some luck to slow him down tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And here's Maxey against New Orleans, who is really on his game. And the call will be against Red Hot. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one's good, Maxey.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Here's Red Hot. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
A nice shot by Katie.
Oh, man, brushing off the defense with ease. Durant is no stranger to being played with physicality.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harris, no good. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Maxey. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket.
For 3.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Red Hot, got a piece of it. Now Milton. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Passes to Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Here's Red Hot. Maxey grabs the miss.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Harris passes to Thybulle. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Here's Red Hot, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Number 10. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Durant. Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. The 76ers also with a sub. Korkmaz is checked in.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And it's Harris off the drive and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Irving passes to Jordan. Here's Red Hot. Three-pointer. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Curry is inside. Basket good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
And it's Jordan to top the key. Here's Red Hot. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Harris. 26 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one and a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Red Hot, and it's Harris in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Red Hot was indeed hot in the last game against the Raptors. Got the job done. He finished with 20 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Durant.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Thibault kicks to Milton for 3. Harris, another 3 for Philadelphia.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Oh, what a beautiful play.
What the intensity, did you see that? Great. I mean, he's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Philadelphia leading by 4. And the call will be against Red Hot. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakout. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
The 76ers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Now off the inbound, and it's good on the layup. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the center position. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Harris. That's good from 17 feet away. Harris has got 15.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
KD on the wing. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. From deep 3-point range, no good from Red Hot. Philadelphia leading by 5. Feeds it to Harris. Makes it off the glass.
Timeout.
17 points for Tobias Harris.
Oh, we've seen Harris step up as an offensive threat. I mean, the more he looks to score, the better he is.
Timeout called, the Nets. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a
it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
The 76ers trail by 6. Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Good work there as it goes.
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 19. Harden inside the three-point line, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. On the wing, Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Off target on the 15-footer.
You expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Nets out in front, up 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Nets leading by 6. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Red Hat is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. 76ers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Now, here's Maxey. T right on him. For 3. A shot by Milton, no good.
And then they continue to control the glass.
No good from Red Hot. The 76ers trail by 8. Milton in the corner. Puts it up from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
I love the attacking mentality of Durant. Look, when he's in the zone, he finds a variety of ways to score buckets on you.
And here's Maxey. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Howard's shot is good.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's Red Hot.
Yo, look this way.
Pass to Harden. Down low. Outside, KD. Here's Red Hot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Red Hot's got 6 in the quarter.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
To the paint, here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Kevin Durant.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Danny Green. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Green.
Well, not the most heralded prospect to ever come out of North Carolina, but Green.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David